Hello and welcome to Mission Otaku. This week we're choosing one subject, like a creator or writer or artist in the anime and manga world, and talking about that rather than just listing a whole bunch. And for mine, I decided to choose Bones Studio, mostly because I always default to talking about FMA as much as Britt talks about Gundam. So, actually, yeah, probably about as much. But, also because when I was getting back into anime, and I default to FMA because that's the series that got me into anime, I also ended up looking at other series when I was, like, getting back into it. It's like, well, what else do these guys make? This is really good. And so I watched some of the other series, and Bone Studio also made, Ouran High School Host Club. They did Wolf's Rain, they did Eureka 7, and a lot of that, and those are kind of spaced out of when they were made, but a lot of they got to be hearing there's a new Bones Studio series coming out. I'm like, oh, a new series from Bones coming out, and I like that. I really like Bones' style. It can be varied. It's like some of those series were varied that I just mentioned, but they do tend to go deeper, a lot of it, and there's a lot of the relationships and like the character arcs and what's going on. People tend to be deeper. One thing I noticed about Bones, I don't know if I'm the only one to notice this, but I think if you watch any Bones Studio series, at some point they'll show a photograph of a family, and one or two of the characters in that family will be obscured so you can't see it. They did that in Full Metal, they did that in Ouran, they did that in Eureka 7. Can't remember, but they may have done that in Wolf's Rain. I only saw it once, and I will admit, I wasn't a big fan of Wolf's Rain. I watched through the whole thing, but kind of got to the point where I'm like, it's alright. I mean, I wanted to finish, see the end of the story, but it wasn't like I was really getting into it. Like, it was okay, I'll say that. But that was just something I noticed, that they do that thing with the family photo, which is nothing wrong with that. I just noticed that it's an image they use a lot, which is okay. It could be a signature, just could be a calling card, the symbol of their thing. So yeah, when I was looking at the Wikipedia page, I can remember which series actually were from Bones. There was a few in there, I don't remember which ones, but there's a few in there that I might check out, and there's a few that I was thinking, hey, I should look at that, because I've heard good things. So yeah, I just like Bones Studio. They're kind of known for doing quality. Like, they did both Full Metal series. I haven't watched the entirety of the second Full Metal Brotherhood, and there's a new movie that came out. Didn't like the Eureka 7 movie. I guess they did that. They're doing there's a new Eureka 7 spin-off series that's not having to do with the spin-off manga or anything, but I should check it out. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, I mean, Bones just does really quality work. Like I said, I didn't care for Wolf's Rain too much, but I do know it was very well done. So yeah, they do really, really good on the animation. The storylines are always deep. They always have really good characters and character arcs and story arcs, things like that. And from what I've seen, there isn't too much like meaningless filler and stuff like that. So yeah, if you don't know Bone Studio, check it out, because they've done lots of great things.